Hello everyone, I am Kavita, your maths teacher. I hope you all are fine and you are doing your maths work regularly. Today we are going to start addition and subtraction of decimals. How to add or subtract two decimal numbers. Before starting this, I want to recapitulate like decimals and unlike decimals. We have done in the last video. What are like decimals? Decimals having same number of decimal places, or you can say numbers having same number of decimal places. And unlike decimals are numbers having different number of decimal places. How will you convert unlike decimals to like decimals? Yes, I think all of you know, by putting zeros at the extreme ends. Now we are coming to this topic, how to add or subtract two decimal numbers. So what are the rules? First one is you have to make the given numbers as like decimals just by putting zeros at the extreme end. Next rule is write the given numbers in vertical column aligning to their place. Means you have to arrange all the digits according to their place value. And then you have to add or subtract the given decimal number as the numbers are whole numbers. As you have example here, suppose you have to add these two numbers 45.10 and 4.34. I have here empty space, so I will put 0 here. Now you have to add this. So all of you know how to add. You have to start from right end. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 1 is again 4. Come to the ones place. 5 plus 4, 9. 4 plus 0, 4. Now look at the rules. As I told you, write the given numbers in vertical column. I have written all these digits in vertical column according to their place value. And we are adding simply as we have whole numbers. And we are aligning all the numbers. Means under decimal I am putting decimal sign. Under hundredth place I am putting all the digits of hundredth place. Next example is 8.33 plus 10.972. First check, these numbers are like decimals or unlike decimals. Yes, both are unlike decimals because in this number I have only two decimal places. In this 10.972 I have three decimal places. So I want to make three decimal places here in this number 8.33. So how will you make three decimal places? Just by adding 0 at the extreme end, that is right end. So just put 8.330 and 10.972 according to its place value. Now add these. 0 plus 2, 2. 7 plus 3, 10. 0 will come down and 1 would be carry over. Now simple addition. 9 plus 1, 10 plus 3, 13. Again 3 here. 1 will go to the next digit in the whole part column. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 1 simply. You can see here I have written the rules here. You have to set up vertically and line up the decimals. Means you have to write the numbers according to their place values. And before that you have to put 0 at the extreme end to make them like decimals. Next example is of subtraction. Same steps you have to do in the subtraction also. Before starting subtraction of decimal, you have to check are the given numbers like decimals. In this case, I have taken both the numbers as like decimals because both the numbers having two decimal places. So 5.34 and 2.08. I hope all of you know how to subtract these two numbers. Simply you have to subtract as you were doing in whole numbers. You have to write bigger number on the top. 5.34 is bigger, so I will write it on the top. And now 8 minus, sorry, 4 minus 8. You cannot subtract 8 from 4, so you have to take borrow. So I am taking borrow from 3. That would reduce to 2 and this 4 will become 14. So 14 minus 8 is 6. Then 2 minus 0 is 2. Put point under point and 5 minus 2 is 3. I have written this. Here you have to do simple subtraction as you were doing in whole numbers. Now I am going to start with exercise 8.5, question number 1. A part is 0.007 plus 8.5 plus 30.08. I have written here these are unlike decimal. You just check are they like or unlike. Yes, these are unlike decimal because we have different number of decimal places. Maximum decimal places we have 3. So I will make each number having 3 decimal places. So how will you make it 3 decimal places? By putting zeros at the extreme end. So 8.5 would become 8.500 and the next number would become 30.080. Just see, I have put 1 0 here and 2 zeros in this number just to make 3 decimal places. Okay. Now, just simple addition you are going to do. Write them vertically and just start adding. When you are adding this thousandth place, 7 plus 0 plus 0, that will give you 7. 0 plus 0 plus 8, it will give you 8. 0 plus 5 plus 0, 5. Point, you are putting point under point. 0 plus 8 plus 0, that will give you 8 and then 3. Just simple addition we are doing. Of course, whenever you are doing subtraction, you will take borrow from the next, and whenever you are doing addition, you will give carry over to the next number. Next question is question number 2. Rashid spent rupees 35.75 for maths book and rupees 32.60 for science book. You have to find the total amount spent by Rashid. So I hope you understood this. What you want to find out there, as the question says, you have to find out total amount spent. Means this question is of addition. You can make simple statement. I have written the statement cost of maths book and cost of science book. As cost of maths book is given to me 35.75 and cost of science book is 32.60. Then the next statement I will write total amount. Total means plus. So you have to add both the numbers. You can see here carryover will go to the next digit as 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 6 will give you 13. So 3 will come this down and 1 will go to the next digit. 5 plus 1 6 plus 2 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. Next question is question number 4. Nasreen bought 3 meter 20 centimeter cloth for her shirt and 2 meter 5 centimeter cloth for her trouser. Find the total length of cloth bought by her. So Nasreen bought how much clothes for her shirt? Yes, 3 meter 20 centimeter. And cloth purchased for her trouser is? Yes, 2 meter 5 centimeter. You have to find out total length of cloth. Means total length means again you have to add, but there is a twist in this question. In this question, I have two units, 3 meter and 20 centimeter. Here we have 2 meter 5 centimeter. I am not going to do work with the two units as we are doing chapter decimal. So I need decimal in between. But you have to follow the rule. You have to make one single unit. I want to do work with the bigger unit always. Keep in mind, whenever you are doing these kind of questions, you have to convert into decimal. And second thing is, you have to do work with a bigger unit, as in meter and centimeter. Which one is the bigger unit? Yes, meter. So I will work in meters only. Same here in 2 meter 5 centimeter. I will work in meter. Can you convert 3 meter 20 centimeter into meters only? You have done in the last exercise. These kind of questions you have done. How will you convert 3 meter 20 centimeter into meters only? So when you will convert it into meters, you can see here 3 meter will be 300 centimeter and 20 centimeter more you have. So in total I have 320 centimeter. Now what's the relation between meter and centimeter? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. I want to convert this centimeter into meter, means I am coming back to bigger unit. As I told you in the last video, whenever you are going back to bigger unit, you have to divide. So what is the relation between meter and centimeter? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So you have to divide it by 100 because I am coming to bigger unit. So I will divide it by 100. So 320 divided by 100, that would be 3.20 meter. Next, I am going to convert 2 meter 5 centimeter into meters only because I need decimal point here. So for that, I have to show this conversion in the rough, or you can do this conversion in the fair also. First, I will convert into decimal. So 2 meter means 200 centimeter and 5 centimeter more I have. So in total I have 205 centimeter. But I need answer in bigger unit. I want answer in meter. So I will divide 205 by 100. So I will get 2.05 meter. I hope you know how I am writing 0.05 because in denominator I have two zeros. So from back I will count two places and put point. So it would be 2.05 meter. Now you have 3 meter 20 centimeter as 3.20 meter. 2 meter 5 centimeter as 2.05 meter. Now my half of the work has been done. Now I am writing the statement. Length of our shirt is 3.20 meter and length of our trouser is 2.05 meter. What you have to find out? Total length of clothes. So just you have to show the addition. That would be 5.25 meter. Next question is question number 5. Naresh walked 2 kilometer 35 meter in the morning and 1 kilometer 7 meter in the evening. How much distance did he walk in all? So again, in this question, I have two units, kilometer and meter. 2 kilometer 35 meter. I have two units. Same in this 1 kilometer 7 meters. Again, I have two units. But we are doing work in bigger unit. So I need to convert this whole number into kilometer. Now 2 kilometer 35 meter. You know the relation between kilometer and meter? Yes, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So you have to convert it into first into meter. 2 kilometer means 2000 meter and 35 meter more. So it would be 2035 meter. But I want answer in bigger unit. Out of kilometer and meter, which one is the bigger unit? Of course, kilometer. So whenever you are coming to bigger unit, you have to divide that number. But this time I am dividing by 1000 because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. We are coming back from meter to kilometer. So I am dividing this number by 1000. So I will get 2.035 because 3 zeros in the denominator. So I need 3 decimal places in this number. My next target is 1 kilometer 7 meter. So it would be 1 kilometer would be 1000 meter and 7 meter more, 1007 more. It would be 1007 meter. Convert it into kilometer by dividing this by 1000. So it would be 1.007 kilometer. Now I have converted 2 kilometer 35 meter into kilometer only. And I need decimal. So I have this decimal point also. Same in this second part. I have 1.007 kilometer. I have both the units same, kilometers. I am not doing work with both the units, kilometer and meter. I am doing work with a bigger unit. Please keep in mind. Now, our question is distance covered in the morning is 2.035 kilometer. Distance covered in the evening is 1.007 kilometer. So, how much distance did he walk in all? So, total distance covered by Naresh is 3.042 kilometer. Simple addition, you can see here 7 plus 5 is 12, 2 down, 1 on the next digit, 3 plus 1, 4, 0, 0, again I have 0, 2 plus 1 is 3. I hope you understood how to add the given numbers in decimals. Now next question is question number 7. Ravi purchased 5 kilogram 400 gram rice, 2 kilogram 20 gram sugar and 10 kilogram 850 gram flour. Find the total weight of his purchases. Again, you have two units, kilogram and gram, but we will try to do work in the bigger unit, that is kilogram. So my first target is to convert 5 kilogram 400 gram into kilogram. 5 kilogram means 5000 gram and 400 gram more. So it would be 5400 gram. Now I want to do work in bigger unit. I am coming to kilogram. So I will divide by 1000. 5400 divided by 1000, it will give you 5.400. Next target is 2 kilogram 20 gram. So again same steps we are doing. Convert first we are converting kilogram into gram. You will get 2020 grams. And again gram to kilogram, divide by 1000. Three zeros in the denominator. So I need 3 decimal places here. So it would be 2.020 kilogram. Third number I have, that is 10 kilogram, 850 gram. So what do you mean by 10 kilogram? Can I write 10 kilogram as 10,000 gram? Because 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram plus 850 gram more. 10,000 and 850 means 10,850 gram. Now come to the bigger unit, kilogram. From gram to kilogram, again I am converting it into bigger unit by dividing it by 1000. So I will get 3 decimal places here. Answer would be 10.850 kilogram. So now my question is ready. All the numbers are ready here because I have converted all the numbers into bigger unit. Now you can make the simple statement as it is written: weight of rice, weight of sugar and weight of flour. So now you have to just write them vertically and just do simple addition. Start from the right end, all zeros. You will get 0. 5 plus 2 is 7. 8 plus 4 is 12. So I will write 2 down and 1 on the next. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 2. That is 8 and then 1. I hope you understood how to solve these kind of problems. Just be careful whenever you are doing addition or subtraction of decimal. First you have to make them like, then start adding. Whenever you are doing word problems and if you have 2 units there, you are doing work always in bigger unit to get decimal in between. So you must be aware with the conversion. Now enjoy this song.
301 thousandths minus 2 tenths. Line up the tenths, hundreds, and thousands. When right of a number there's an empty space, writing zeros can help by holding the place.
The decimal point drops directly below so that the points line up in a row. Subtract each place value to find the difference. Equals 101 thousandths. Find the sum or difference. It just makes sense. Line up the tenths. Hundreds and thousands.
To add 500s and 6,000s, line up the place values with confidence. When right of a number there's an empty space, writing zeros can help by holding the place.
The decimal point drops directly below so that the points line up in a row. Added up in 56 thousandths is the sum. It feels so good to know that this problem is done. To find the sum or difference. It just makes sense. Line up the tenths. Hundreds and thousands. If after you line up the place values, there are spaces to the right that you didn't use, you can choose to write zeros and the content will have a value that is equivalent. To find the sum or difference. It just makes sense. Line up the tenths. Hundreds and thousands. Find the sum or difference. It just makes sense. Line up the tenths. hundreds and thousands.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.